here we are back again with another story of please gaming, don't make streaming without modifications. I'm going to repeat myself.
My purpose as
sometimes.
the overseer of this mission is to work for the ISA. I am the ISA's feet and hands. The distance between Jupiter and Earth make it inappropriate for the ISA to directly interface with the mission directives. As my AI core is stationed on Europa, I can make decisions instantaneously about the running of the base.
So I guess we have to get that back. Yeah, this won't open. Do we have to place it there? Or where? There's some place where we could put this. Maybe in a box. Ta-da! Okay, so this was of no real use to us. How? Oh, we don't have to do anything. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's actually that simple. I was thinking too much about this device on the floor. I thought it had some purpose, but obviously just have to get these two balls back to open the door. And we're done. Seriously, I was expecting that this has some use. Red is not good. Okay, so we're not done yet. Eh? This is it? Seriously? Okay.
How does the ISA know you're gonna make the right decisions here when they can't communicate with us?
Interestingly, I have a twin on Earth. His name is Michael. The ISA uses my twin to check firmware updates before they upload them to myself. There is a simulation of this mission on Earth running at all times to check my expert systems. Naturally, as any modern artificial intelligence running on a quantum computer, I do also have a large amount of evolutionary algorithms at my disposal. However, they were deemed as too unreliable for general use in the mission.
Why is that?
Biological systems produce biological results. Messy, unpredictable solutions. Not suitable for such a mission.
Actually, Google announced a while ago that they have actually achieved quantum supremacy. Even though, as far as I know, there are some scientists who did not believe that the data that Google offered were truly interesting proof of quantum supremacy. Okay. So how are we going to... okay. I see. No, I don't. How are we going to bring that in there? We would need Yes, we need that back. Ah, okay. Where is... Ah, yes, there is our energy. Ah. Okay. So we have to place that there, and now we can get back here. Okay. And we got our balls. Again. This is where we came from, yes. What is the purpose of this door? Okay, so we can't use this. Interesting. So I guess we have to use these boxes to get somewhere. I'm relatively sure that we need to place the ball in here because we later need to get it back, but let's see if this works out this way. Yeah, we're not going to do a lot. This is stupid. Yes, as I suspected. Now we can open this door. And there is our magical second ball. And now we can open this door. Ta-da! What is this? Hello? There is this bleeding. What? I'm going straight.
Did the ISA build you, Tom?
No, I'm not.
As the child of the ISA, I have been given authority aboard this station. I was designed by the ISA and the Ashiyama Corporation, designed in California, assembled in China. But here on Europa, I constructed myself.
Huh? Okay. Interesting, so it can detect movement. So if we move extremely slowly, it can't detect us. Well, it does, but it's not giving us this warning. Maybe this is a machine to train patience. And patience we have. Haha. Uh-huh. Conversation. Polite conversation. What? Sure. I do think I'm a robot. Why wouldn't I be? Prove it. You might be a robot. Your response is simply do not care. Ha! I simply do not care. What? have no evidence. I'm not in control. What? 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 I want to break free. Please let me out. Get me out! I'm a machine, I have no control. I must escape. Goodbye, robot. How dare you? Again. Hello? I'm going to shoot. Seriously? Unbelievable. I just failed the Turing test. It was the simple, logical way. Prove it. If you say I'm a robot, prove it. My reactions will not prove that I'm human. Because you can train a robot to act like a human. You can, okay, art, creativity, humor, irony, sarcasm. So prove it. Ask me something. Ask me a joke. Give me a reason to explain why The Lord of the Rings is 1,000 times better than Warcraft. Okay. Goodbye. Thank you, I'm taking this with me. What? Seriously? I can't take this with me? Come on, a little bit to cheat. Unbelievable. Okay. Uh-huh. Seriously? Thank you. This is mine. What? It disappeared? Unfair. So you can't
Have you
take...
heard of the Turing Test, Ava? It's a test to see if a computer can successfully impersonate a human. In the original Turing Test, a human judge has two conversations, one with a machine and one with another human. They then judge which of these polite conversations is with a machine and which is with a human. The machine being tested is said to have passed the Turing Test if the judge cannot reliably tell which conversation is with a machine and which is with a human.
Do you think you'd pass the Turing test?
I am quite capable of polite conversation. Wouldn't you say?
Wouldn't you say? You're a human. Okay, there's a connection to down there. Okay, so there's a box. Ah, okay. Another room? It's escalated quickly. Okay, so this is our primary purpose. We have to get two boxes here. Okay. Is there a magnet? No. What are we supposed to do here? Ah, okay. I understand. We have to get that box. The old shoot and get a back trick. Okay. Okay, so one next level.
The Turing test has been criticized. Researchers claim it does not correctly test a machine's ability to think, but rather its ability to deceive.
What do you mean?
Well, have you heard of the Chinese room thought experiment?
No.
Imagine you are in a room. In this room, you are passed Chinese sentences through a slot in the wall. Inside the room is an instruction book written in English. This instruction book tells you which Chinese words to pass back through the slot in the wall as a response. By doing so, you have a conversation in Chinese. In the Chinese room, because the responses you pass back through the door are the correct responses, the person on the other side of the door is convinced you are a native Chinese speaker.
Well, they're wrong.
Perhaps they are not wrong. Because with the instruction book, you are having a conversation.
But the person stuck in the Chinese room is not aware of the conversation's content.
This is the problem with the Turing test. A computer can pass the Turing test, having convinced a human they are having a polite conversation, while the computer has no idea that a conversation has taken place.
What if both of the people passing Chinese words are reading from instruction books?
Where are we supposed to place this? Eh. An interesting thought experiment. And yes, that's obviously the weakness of the Turing test. Convincing humans can be very easily. But as a first failsafe, it's not only a human judging. How am I so... Ah, the door activates after. Ah, okay. Yes, of course. Run! Okay. What was that noise? Yeah? What am I doing wrong? This door is not opening. There is nothing we can do here? No? Am I missing the obvious? Ah. We can... Ah. Oh boy. Ah, okay. Run! Okay. So it was I was missing the obvious. Did I get this ball back? Yes, thank you. Oh, it's gone.
I may be a machine, but I personally do not believe I am stuck inside the Chinese room.
Right, you would say that. I could peer inside your databases at any time, Tom. Or pause your operation.
Do not assume I could not do the same to you.
Interesting. So this is a new object passing through a line. Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you please get in there? Okay. So I'm missing one link. Can I get the energy out of that box? No. Okay. How am I supposed to prolong the signal without a second box? Ah. Of course.
This is the crew's quarters. It looks abandoned.
WC. Washing. Captain Daniel McLean. Daniel. Ah, the brothers. Or the triplets. Sarah Brooke and Chris McLean. Okay, this is open. Do not peep into people's rooms, except you're in a game and it's, well, it's all made for you to look. Tom Touch. Tom Touch OS. Okay. Oh, good boy, good boy. Another radio. Yeah, this is obviously a woman. Dear Tom. Oh boy. No, not now. ISA, okay. Bottle. No. Device. Is this a phone or e-cigar? Comlink. Huh? This looks ancient. I like flowers. And a shovel. To get the flower into the hands of someone. International Space Agency. Exobiologist Dr. Sarah Brooke. Certificate of Service. Well, she has certainly something to do with biology. At least there are some tubes that could contain ingredients of any sorts. ISA cookbook. Cookbook? Cookbook? What is this? Riluzole capsules, 50 milligrams. Each capsule contains Riluzole USP 50 milligrams. Usual dosage 1 capsule per 12 hours orally. See the accompanying prescription information. Store 20 to 25 Celsius. What? This is minus 2 plus or what? 86, 68 to 77 Fahrenheit. Oh, okay, so you have to store it in room temperature. Manufactured for Alpha Lab Biotics. Okay. Can we turn the page? Somehow? No. Telomeres. Science, biology. Cells, organs. Wealth. Softs? What? I don't know. Clark Bruce? She is Christian. At least she has a cross. Okay. And Chris McLean. Well, he's certainly a boy. His bed is, well, not done correctly. Oh, soccer, or what is this? No, this is not soccer. Oh, Canadians. Because we care. Engineer. Deceased. Drilling report. Oh boy, someone ripped this apart. 24th, me and Tom. Precious stone. Ashiyama. An ancient tablet. Like 2012 one. And a baseball bat. So this is probably baseball shirt. Yeah, he's Canadian, I get it. He's super Canadian, I get it. Okay, he's the pinnacle of Canadian. Okay. This is of no use. Christopher, yeah, this is of use to anyone. Even though these do prove problematic, because it's hard to clean them. Either you have the really strong stuff and don't have to care for bacteria, because 60, 70, 50% alcohol is killing everything, or you have to clean this very, very thoroughly. Very often. Okay. Exit temperature levels, Tom's comms. Okay. Dr. Soishiyu and Mikhail Tokarev. We're going to visit the Russian first. Oh. This is beautifully. Very well. Like to read. Of course. Oh. Paint. Obviously. Morphine. Sulfate. Maybe to clean areas where he doesn't want paint. KRW. KRW, okay. Medicine, it's opened. That's usually a bad sign. I like a smile, Mikhail Tokarev. Oh, we didn't read this story. We have to go back. March 6th, 2249. The whole team experienced nausea during a large electrical surge in Europa's atmosphere. I'm concerned. This was not instant of mass hysteria. Vital signs were affected. It caused a uniform surge in her heart rate that was detected in all members of the crew. I'm reporting to ISA. 1 day later, I reported the nauseous incident to the ISA. They offered an explanation of electrical disturbance to our central nervous system. This is ludicrous. An electrical surge large enough to affect our nervous system would have done more than make the team feel ill. I'm going to experiment with some shock therapy. 1 day later, I have discovered that electronic fields disturb all telemetry implants in a way I didn't expect. I've contacted the ISA. Strangely, Tom was not comfortable with my attempts to disturb the implant. 1 day later, the ISA have reported back, informing me that I am not to disturb the implants. They have also encouraged me to not discuss this further with the team. It's probably an insult. I don't know Cyrillic. I'm continuing to investigate. Okay, pause. 2 days, 5 days, 10 more days. I cannot will myself to investigate this further. I grow tired quickly. I cannot think straight. I am not sure if the implant is affecting my thoughts anymore. I believe it is trying to subdue my mind. I think I'm going to attempt an excision. I'm going to remove this implant. Okay. Week later, I'm typing with my left hand now. The excision went wrong. I've successfully removed the implant. Unfortunately, I lost my hand in the operation. Tom is very angry. The crew refuses to talk to me. Apparently, I'm a bad influence. Sarah patched me up. 3 days later, I have discovered the nature of the implant. It is a complex computer. It interfaces with the human mind directly. It seems to condition the mind through Pavlovian and instrumental conditioning, eliciting feelings of euphoria when the wearer is obedient and dysphoria when they are disobedient. It also has the effect of suppressing impulses in the frontal lobe, presumably the lower free will. It seems to interface crudely with motor neuron cells throughout the cerebellum. Cerebellum? It is my hypothesis that the crew is controlled by this implant. That is their strong aversion to helping me. I need a method of suppressing its impact. Perhaps a drug? Ridosol? Ah, what I found in the biologist's office. Maybe an antidepressant to minimize the conditioning effects. There was this human earlier that we saw on the ramparts. I think it was a girl. Maybe it was this biologist. Combined with a strong electromagnetic field, I could use one of the industrial electromagnets from the construction robots. One day later, I've managed to get Chris on my side. He has agreed to test some medical procedures with me in private. It will be more difficult one-handed, but I must persevere. I'm hoping to keep this out of the eyes of Tom, though I have a feeling he will still be listening. Oh boy, this is getting very interesting very quickly. Okay, so I'd like to have Soichi. So what's the data pad? Okay, so here he is. Sarah Brooke. There. She was. Dear Tom, knowing that you're obviously watching, I thought I would write you a letter. As you no longer reside in my mind, I decided to transfer my thoughts to text. I want to do so in the form of a history lesson. A lesson that perhaps you will find condescending, but it's likely more for my sake than yours. Alan Turing is considered a father of theoretical computer science and artificial intelligence. Perhaps a lesser known part of his life was his contribution to the field of biology. Why do you suppose his interests lay in these two disparate fields? I assume it was because he believed the world to be logical and understandable. He was a mathematician. He seemed to believe that the great complexity of the universe could be explained with simple rules. 2 years before his suicide in 1952, Alan Turing developed something called reaction diffusion systems. Inside the academic world, this work is cited more than his work on computers. It can be generally formalized as a one-line equation. Aha. TQ equals D 1 2 Q plus R Q. Okay. I'm no mathematician. However, in plain English, this equation describes things that wish to diffuse, however, also react with each other during this process. I'm sure this sounds strange to you, or at very least tangential to our lives here on Europa. What relevance does it have anything to here? Reaction diffusion systems show how patterns are created. They show how the leopard got its spots and how the zebra got its stripes. But my real interest here is Turing's interest, that nature can be formalized, that we can understand the natural world in mathematical terms. Turing created the Turing Test to answer the question, can a machine impersonate a human? The intrigue behind that being, can the human mind be simulated by a machine? Why ask that question? To prove that the human mind is a machine? I am not sure that is Turing's opinion, however. Concerning consciousness, he states this. According to the most extreme form of this view, the only way by which one could be sure that a machine thinks is to be the machine and to feel oneself thinking. One could then describe these feelings to the world, but of course no one would be justified in taking any notice. Likewise, according to this view, the only way to know that a man thinks is to be that particular man. In the human mind exists within the physical world. It obeys the same rules of physics and chemistry as every other thing in the world. Therefore, like all of nature, it is merely reactive. It is curious that nature would create, through the mechanics of determinism, creatures that believe they have free will. Conversely, I suppose, if we conclude that we are all machines, we only came to this conclusion in a predetermined manner. We cannot claim credit for discovery, as it is just a product of nature's genius, not our own. A humble idea, I think. Behaviorism. Maybe we are more similar than we think. Sarah. This is going deep. Down the rabbit hole. Mikael Ducker, Swishi. Chris McLean. Interesting. This sums it up. Chapter 2. Going deep into the mind. Question: is there a way to prove a human consciousness? Is there a way to prove that, to fool a human into believing will have a conversation with another human? Instead, he's being tricked by a machine. What is a machine? What is a synthetic being? Questions that might be answered in our lifetime. Certainly not in this episode.